So we have been learning on our show the aspects of professional networking, the different types of things. There's many different ways to professional network, and the most important part about professional networking is finding out what your target market is. If you target small businesses, then you're going to go one place. If you target mid-sized businesses, you're going to go somewhere else. But one thing that is common across all of the vertical markets you're going to go after is relationship building. And the nice thing about the social media is that there's nothing more powerful outside of physical relationship building than the use of the social media in developing actual relationships. And I'll give you an example of just what the social media lets you get away with certain things that you might not get away with normally. So, for example, some of my really good clients have come at 2 o'clock in the morning when I am on Facebook and I am seeing who else is online, and I see that there's another business owner online, and it's at 2 o'clock, and I send a little chat message saying, hey, I thought I was the only insomniac who was up around 2 o'clock on a Friday evening or a Saturday morning. And they actually respond. Now think about the use of the social media in that respect. That if I called that person at 2 o'clock in the morning, they would call the police on me. If I texted them, they would text back very angry things. If I emailed them, they would tell me to stop spamming at 2 o'clock in the morning. But if I send a little chat message through social media, no, that's acceptable. What's up with that? But the point is there are certain things that you can do that are relationship building that if it's done tastefully, and no, these were not cute business owners I was trying to pick up. They were people about like myself that, they're actual business owners. And so I wasn't flirting in any way. It's just a matter of creating a relationship. The important thing about the use of the social media, when you go to one of Cameron's chamber events, for example, take those business cards, go look them up in the social media, go invite them to be your LinkedIn contact, go invite them to be your Facebook friend, invite them, follow them on Twitter, invite them to do the same, and now you're actually starting to connect. Also, if you were crazy enough to run around with a video camera, then you can actually film some footage, put it up there, and send a link saying, hey, you're on my YouTube. So just a few little helpful hints.
Just to let you know, before you come to one of our chamber events, and if you want to use a video, you actually have to sign that you're actually allowed to do that with us.
Very good. See. There are certain criteria in the social media, things that you want to make sure that you're not running across the top of somebody at a chamber event. But at the same time, if they get permission,
that's right.
You might be able to coordinate with them and say, yes, not only do we want you to film, but we have other ideas to co-market.
That's right. Actually, it's a perfect segue.
Mm-hmm.
People have always asked me the same question over and over when they want to really become a master networker,
mm-hmm.
is, what is a chamber of commerce? Well, the best way for me to explain what a chamber of commerce is to go through a basic fundamental of terminologies. One, a leads club. A leads club is an organization where business people get together and they generate leads for one another. They provide leads or referrals for one another, and they're normally only one business of each type, like one CPA, one real estate agent, one insurance agent, that's all. That's a leads club. That is not networking. The next step is, what about a trade association? Well, a trade association is all CPAs, okay, all attorneys, all one discipline, and they're all together, and that's a trade association.
Sure.
And there's all kinds of trade associations. A chamber of commerce is an open platform where it's multiples of the same businesses, but they're all there to become a resource for each other, but they're also there to gain knowledge and to gain resources for their own company. A networking group may simply be only for the purpose of networking. And that's just to go to a happy hour or throw their own function or throw their own party or their own get-together. And maybe that networking organization might be evolved in the areas of education, like the University of Business Ambassadors is, where we'll actually do a networking event, but we'll actually bring in a social media expert and do a presentation. And we'll actually give you some knowledge and give you some information. So therefore, you've done some networking with people, but you've also gained some more knowledge to assist you in your business. So it's very interesting because a lot of people use the term networking very, very loosely. Leads club is leads club, referral club's referral club. A trade association is a trade association. A chamber of commerce is a chamber of commerce. And yes, they all have one aspect or another related to networking, because the definition of networking is introducing like-minded people to each other. So it's sort of lost its original foundation of what it is. The key is for you, if you want to go and meet people and introduce your services to them, well, one, geographics are huge. If you have to go 50 miles or 100 miles to go to an event, that really needs to be worth your while. And if you want to go only 5 miles or 2 miles and build your own event, you can actually attract other people to come to your event. And that's the difference that we teach in the University of Business Ambassadors. And our chambers of commerce work with the University of Business Ambassadors for mainly like our mixers and our lunch and learns and workshops and seminars.
Absolutely. And then I want to add on, since we're coming into the close, how to add the best leads group I've ever seen. You create your own, or you join one that's in existence but online. So, for example, the problem with many leads groups is that the people that you're in the leads group with don't target your same market. So if you're business to business and you're in a business to consumer group, which happens very often at BNI, they don't have a lot of business to business marketers there. And so a business to business networker gets, when looking for leads, gets very frustrated. He might have a bunch of warm leads at first because he's introduced to the group and they know a few business owners, but they don't market to business owners. So once you're done with a few business owners that they know, it kind of turns bleak and you feel like you're wasting your time. So if you can actually go online through Trusted Team, which is another social media platform, create your own group. So if you go into a chamber event and you meet 5 or 6 people at that chamber event that target your same exact market, let's say you target dental surgeons, and there's not that many people. There might be 1 or 2 people at that event who sell...
Or dentists.
Yeah, or dentists. That's a little bit broader. It's not quite so niche. There might only be 2 or 3 people at that event that target dentists, but they could be amazing referral partners from the standpoint of a leads group. So add them into your Trusted Team, and then you co-market together. There's 3 ways that you co-market. One is you send out emails together. So if you have the list of 3,500 dentists in Arizona, and you're emailing them, but now the change is in Trusted Team, on the right-hand side of the email is a banner ad of clickable thumbnails of your referral partners. So even if you only have 3 to 5 referral partners that also target dentists, when you send an email out, your recommended list of 3 to 5 Trusted Team members are on the right-hand side. They're clickable, so you might be selling to the dentist crowns and fillings. And the other guy, though, he is actually on the exit side of that, which is saying, hey, could we collect your crowns and fillings that you pull out for the metal? And so one hand can feed the other. They're great referral partners. So on the right-hand side, as you're sending out the email to 3,500 dentists, you're actually co-promoting the guy who actually is collecting those for the metal side of things. When he gets a click, you actually know that he got a click, and he knows that it came from you. So it's a great co-marketing strategy inside a Trusted Team. The other way,
and a great tracking mechanism.
And a great tracking mechanism, because thank you for bringing that up. It's
that's
very
why
important.
I'm here.
You betcha. He's very astute. He understands the value of this. Also, if you join a chamber, he doesn't know this yet, but not only does the chamber have access to the Trusted Team, but if you join the chamber, you also can become a member of the Chamber's Trusted Team for free. And you can interact with the other members of Trusted Team for free as well. So that's one of the advantages of joining one of Cameron's chambers. So you can co-market together in emails. You can also co-market together in social media. As we all know, social media has a hard time target marketing itself. It's really, really difficult to get a bunch of Twitter followers that exactly are within a 5 to 10 mile radius of your restaurant. It's hard to get a bunch of fans on your fan page that are exactly within a 5 to 10 mile radius of your restaurant. Same with LinkedIn. Same with YouTube. It's just because it's everywhere and it's worldwide. You never know where somebody is going to become a fan of. You could have Brazilian fans in Brazil for your Brazilian restaurant here in Arizona. You just can't. It's hard to keep it targeted. But inside of Trusted Team, all you have to do is assemble anywhere from 20 to 25 referral partners that exactly target your market, who are business owners, for example, who target within a 5 to 10 mile radius of your restaurant. So if you have a restaurant, create yourself a networking group, a leads group, that are that also target within a 5 to 10 mile radius. Their emails are made up of 5 to 10 mile radius of you. The same thing goes with the social media, that your trash might be somebody else's treasure. So if you promote one of your referral partners out there in the social media, because you're not exactly perfectly target marketed, you're going to get a lot of referrals for them because it's fresh new material for your social media opt-ins, or you should say contacts. And then the final way that you co-market together is the way you always do. When you find somebody, I just found one in today. I have 3 leads today that I'm giving to my referral partners that I'm actually dependent upon them getting the job done so I can get my job done. Those are the types of referral partners that you're going to meet at Cameron's Chamber events, and this is the best use of the social media, is developing great relationships through networking, and then putting together a leads group that actually is customized to your exact target market, and now you actually get ROI out of it and a lot of fun, great relationships.
Absolutely, and if you want to see what kind of chambers of commerce we have here in Arizona, just go to todayschamber.com. Do you mind if I offer some free weekend passes for the expo?
Absolutely. We've got about 30 seconds.
Okay, call 602-381-2594. That's the University of Business Ambassadors, 602-381-94. And contact us and we'll explain how you can pick up some weekend passes for our Franchise Expo and Business Opportunity Showcase and Health and Wellness Expo on August 24th and 25th. And thank you very much for having us on the show.
Absolutely. Thank you so much as well. We want to thank Cameron for coming on from today's chambers, and also all of the other organizations that he represents. Make sure you listen to the show. Go to those websites. You're not going to regret it. There's some amazing things happening. And again, thanks for tuning into the Social Universe here on World Talk Radio. We will tune in with you next week.
Thank you.